Welcome to Andre's Tax Lectures, and in today's video we are going to look at the provisional taxpayer. So we all know that the 2020 tax return for provisional taxpayers is only due by the 29th of January 2021. But what does that mean exactly? So I'm Andre Botma. I teach people here on YouTube about taxes in South Africa, how to do e-filing, how to work out your own taxes, a bit of tax lectures. So if you're new here and you want to stick around, you want to learn more about this, consider subscribing. So what is provisional tax? Provisional tax is simply tax that you pay in order to reduce the income tax that you have to pay when you submit your tax return. So it is paid biannually, and that means there would be a submission for the first 6 months, or a payment for the first 6 months, and then there would be another payment for the following 6 months. So for example, it might be March till August, and then from September till February. And then if a short payment was made or not enough provisional tax was paid, then a third provisional top-up would be paid. For individuals, provisional tax specifically means it is to cover non-pay-as-you-earn income. And in this example, the person earned quite a nice income, and so they have to pay an income tax of 80,000, and they've paid 50,000, but they've earned some additional income, maybe some interest, maybe some foreign dividends, and now they have to pay provisional tax. So they've made a first provisional payment of about 10,000 Rand, and then a second provisional payment of about 15 grand. So they've actually short paid SARS by about 5,000 Rand. Now they can either pay that extra 5,000 Rand when they submit the return, or they can make, like I said, the third provisional top up. If you want to read more about provisional tax and what it means, you can go to the 4th schedule of the Income Tax Act. Right, according to the Tax Act, you should register, or a provisional tax is something that you must register for. However, SARS does this actually automatically. The following entities or taxpayers are automatically registered for provisional tax. That is companies, or any company, any PTY or CC. They are all automatically registered for provisional tax and must pay provisional tax. Trusts also, in that regard, must submit provisional tax returns. And then any individuals who earn non-employment income. So that can mean either you are self-employed, or you're in a partnership, you earn foreign income where there's no taxes deducted. You've got rental income, or you've got a rental portfolio, then you would pay provisional tax on that. Or you've got investment income or royalties. So it's mostly income that is not covered by pay-as-you-earn, and that is why you have to pay provisional tax. Okay, so, and also that registration is automatic. So on the assessment, it will say provisional taxpayer, yes. SARS will automatically do that. A non-provisional taxpayer is either a tax-exempt registered public benefit organization, tax-exempt recreational clubs, body corporates, share block companies. They are also non-provisional taxpayers. And then most employed individuals are non-provisional taxpayers unless, like I said, there is a side hustle income that you have to pay provisional tax on. You are part of a partnership, you've got rental income, you've got investment income that goes over the exemptions, then you are a provisional taxpayer. If you don't have those things, you are considered a non-provisional taxpayer. However, if you do have investment income, but that investment income is actually less than 30,000, so for example, if your interest income goes over the exemption of 23,800, but it's still less than 30,000 when you calculate it, then you do not have to be a provisional taxpayer. and also maybe you've got rental income or you've got foreign dividends, and if you work out the taxable income on that, or the net profit, if that is less than 30,000, then you are still considered a non-provisional taxpayer. And if you're neither employed and you don't earn any income from a business, so meaning your investment incomes or your rental income, or maybe it might be royalties or something like that, if that doesn't exceed the threshold, I think it's about 79,000 for the 2020 tax year, then you are also considered a non-provisional taxpayer. Alright, that was short and sweet, very basic, but I hope this was helpful. So if you are a provisional taxpayer, you do receive that type of income or that different type of income sources. If you do receive that, you can still file by the end of January 2021. However, if you've still not submitted your 2020 tax return and the 16th of November, which is past, you have not submitted yet, you can still file your tax return. So don't worry, you can still file it with SARS. Okay? So hit the thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, it helps a lot, and thank you for all your support. Alright, cheers everyone.